Somewhere in the Lemnian hell, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Great Overseer, what the fucking hell is this? The defense force took the bait just as the bait. Oh, the thing with the reanimated soldiers? And they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. I don't know if I'm feeling proud of myself. Perfect. You've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions. She is still stuttering. What is wrong with her? Is she ascending to godhood? I mean, less distractions, and a foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. Okay, so is Lorenzo not working with you guys? He's just too proud? I'm fucked shit up because of that? They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore. The price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fight soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, if the greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaeton is at the defense force right now, and that one's a real handful. Not the type to let any things go easily. That elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Hi Ursula! Welcome! That is fabric. That's a fabric piece, sweetheart. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why do? Why is the defense base so lively? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, no. The Creator does not need to refine me. I refuse. Oh, a new face. I'm not a new face. I'm not in uniform either. I'm not part of your military. You see that outside help for the, what was it? You're being so mean. Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Mayor General and his adjutant. That fucking word. We secured an easy victory. I don't think we dared. What victory? What am I missing? Sure, you didn't land a big win, but you still played a part. Stand my ground, stay silent. You know what? He does not deserve my energy for words. It sounds like I need the Creator's guidance. Listen. I don't need the Creator's guidance. I do not need the Creator's guidance. May the Creator not refine me. May the Creator leave me the way I am. Okay? Thank you. Hey, what's this look? We're celebrating our victory here. What victory? When did we get a victory? Don't be such a buzzkill. I am a buzzkill if I don't know what victory we're talking about. I do not mind if the Exaltus never know I exist. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safe. Sure. I'm not a big shot. This is not Deltarune. I can't sell you stuff. Much modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor and defense force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident. That's our victory? That's our victory? Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcel Lumex's property. It's quite the haul. Oh my god, I love your Among Us emote thingy. That's really adorable. Mayor General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. Okay, I'll take my previous statement back. I don't think he's one of the bad guys. I do think, though, he is so stuck up in his ways that he does not see the bigger picture. And is fucking us over by that. And I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader. And I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Mayor General. Yeah, he kind of forced me to be here. And kind of locked me up like I'm a criminal. But it doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table. So naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. About the Obscura, yes. His wardrobe is a disaster too, yes. His wardrobe, please. Get a woman, or I don't know, get a man who has a fashion sense. I saved the city multiple times. I am not a criminal. Excuse you. I am not. It's true that certain individuals within Porcel Lumix, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities of the Exaltus. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Mayor General's support, they've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcel Lumix is clean of any further criminal. I don't know if I would say that. We don't know this. There are still the Exaltists. They might be among us, you know? Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealing with the Exaltus, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risks. Their risks? Yes, Colonel Zoll stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety? Where was I when all of this happened? What? Was I sleeping? Because this is the evening. I didn't sleep through the whole day, I guess. What? It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Are we evacuating everyone? Explain the situation to Magus? Do they not know either? Probably fishing. I don't fish anymore! No! No fishing. These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. I don't think we have won! Don't count your horses before the race is over, or however that saying is going. But yeah, I don't think we have won yet. I think we're celebrating way too early. Oh, I'm not saying that evacuating is not a good call. That's a good call, but like, why am I not knowing about anything about that? So what's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exaltus have been wiped out. Why do we believe this? On what grounds are we believing this? What? Oh yeah, I think we killed them all. We don't have to further look into this whole matter. Huh? Huh? Excuse me, what? As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought victory would come so easily. Don't count your chocobos before they hatch is the expression? Okay, thank you. Yeah, but we can't be 100% sure that we got them all. How are we verifying this? So fast. Yeah, what about the Obscura in the city?
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Thank you for your follow, Jebongji. I probably absolutely mispronounced your name. I'm absolutely sorry, but welcome! I hope you're having a wonderful day. You face the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. Yes, and I don't think we got rid of them all! But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw. A minor outlaw? A minor? Are we talking about the same people? As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel and the risk posed of better sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate these citizens. I know that. Yes, I do like her. She has like better tracking because I can use my V-Bridger properly now. Because she also has like all the extra V-Bridger functions that only work with an iPhone, and because I am using an iPhone, I can actually like properly like use all of those. So that's actually really nice. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Did the Colonel know about the risk of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax? Because I don't think it's time to relax yet? Is this an alternate dimension? Why is everyone so chill? Why am I the only one who's kinda, maybe, a tiny bit not thinking this is the best idea? What? I'm heading back to the camp of the captain. Wanna join us for a bit? I don't know. Do I? Despite your doubts, the cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight of the two soldiers. Absolute cinnamon. I love cinnamons. As Obosqua settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone!
Oh!
The Exaltus! The threat that plagued
Are we playing chess with 5
Peninsula
pieces?
have been wiped out under our thunderous
Is she drinking
assault.
Fanta? This looks really cute though. That's Lorenzo. Lawrence. It's not Lorenzo. I'm just calling him Lorenzo. That's Lawrence, isn't it? I wanna fucking punch him.
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu.
I don't think we did. I'll be honest, I don't think we did.
Give it up for yourselves, soldiers. Cheer!
Polka dot fella? No, he's not there. Cheers rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Yeah, that is Mr. I wanna punch him in the face. Cheers are up once more. I'm not
I hate
cheering.
to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
Yes!
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers. A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be
Do you wanna
concerned,
become a
Proxy.
big shot?
There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't
Yeah.
been fully inspected yet.
As far as
I don't
know,
trust the
key
so-called
Exaltus leaders
peace.
are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far.
Yes.
The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere?
Yeah, where is
As
she?
the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde
Maybe
has
she
been
also
unwell
feels like it's not
recently
time to
and
celebrate
went back
yet.
to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
I'm having a bad feeling.
Isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like
I hope
her.
she like investigates
In
on
any
her
case,
own.
We've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
Yeah, but this
That
is a
doesn't
fake
sound like
victory.
something strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Ah!
Right.
What's happening?
It is
Ah!
a military order. The Major's restriction on you can't be lifted
What happened?
until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Opal Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
Thank you, Andy! Thank you! Thank you, that is so delayed. Holy house, Twitch has so much issues as of late. Thank you! I appreciate it. But as Phaeton, I have no right to stop moving forward. Phaeton. He just spawned out of nowhere. Excuse me, Mr. Special Envoy. Easygoing guard on duty. Ooh, I don't know if I trust you. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Tops is here. From Tops? Yeah, from Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Who is that? Oh! Damien, my boy, are you on my side? Please tell me you're on my side. You meet with Damien after dark and after dark, like some secret lovers, and fill him in on what Lucre is doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltus
I really like him.
Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer.
Are you
And
leaving
Won't
Tops?
seek justice for a stray like me.
So you're in a pretty risky position as well.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever
Sorry,
have a choice.
I guess. I don't know.
I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquei Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray
Oh, they're
like me is
buddies.
used
I
to
hear you
power
out.
And begging.
Oh. But right now, I am kind of like a prisoner myself, so I don't know if I'd be of any help. I'm so sorry, but unfortunately.
Fortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquei Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Miss Savior? Yushuan? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly... Huh? Who the hell are you?
Hiya, I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
She's really
Allow me
cute,
to
though.
introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Oh? Yeah, the Krampus? my Austrian brain already goes to Krampus. Like, huh?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't
Yeah, what
sound
is
as
that?
familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it.
We have similar
This
ears,
isn't
look.
actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations.
Oh?
Brutal competition
Are you gonna help
is
us?
an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, poor Caelynx has clearly stepped out of line.
Dum dum dum! They really are a disaster. Isn't this what's kept Top standing strong all this time?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even
That's
so,
not what I did choose, though!
regulators like you is
I did choose the other option.
Managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll
Sure.
only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Hopefully she'll turn out to be your savior.
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Yep.
You've got
Kinda.
sharp and beautiful
We ignore
eyes.
the Alice incident.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Excuse me? Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Am I not gonna dissect that further? Okay, I guess. Thanks, Damien, for dropping by. Proxy! Proxy! It's not time to sleep yet. It's dark outside! I'm an old man! Let me sleep! Came all this way with squad member Seat to invite you to our special nighttime operation? A special nighttime operation? What does that mean? Well, listen, you'll see, Proxy. Shh. Move quietly and stay alert, just like a sniper. See then Trigger quietly creep up behind Orthe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe.
Yes?
You again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
I don't know what's happening! I'm not accomplice?
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Yeah.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Oh, you're not...
Is it
huh?
time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me.
What
First
items?
of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine.
What items?
Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under
Oh.
prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh, then why doesn't Orphe
That sounds like a
protest when the
terrible
captain's
person to live
actually
with if they just prohibit any
I'm
snack
sure Orphe has her
whatsoever.
own reasons.
Anyway, if
I would
Orphe
not be
doesn't
wanting
want
to
us
live
tell
like
the
that.
captain-
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
What do you mean it wasn't that kind of... What did you think it is? The care of those lemon flavor. Listen, I can make them disappear really fast.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
In the sea breeze of Vife Peninsula, you team up with Squid to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy,
Yes.
there's something I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
It's about the captain.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
You can't. It's not your
But
fault.
There's a reason why the captain acted that way.
Of course there is. I do trust you.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
Sorry.
Can I trust you, Proxy?
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
You can trust me, just like how you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
That gives me some Evangelion shit.
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul.
Yeah, I did
stored
assume
within the
that.
weapon.
Ah, why? Hi, Albie.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse?
Yeah, that's cruel.
All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy.
Yeah.
I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Aww. I did find this was like Seed's update, but apparently this is Orphe's update. Girl, are you okay? Do you need a hug? I'm willing to give you a hug. But yeah, what I wanted to say, I did assume that Magus, the tail, is like the girl from like one of the very first cutscenes we saw today in like the bandages and everything. I did assume that is that girl. I thought that maybe they just like put her whole consciousness into that one, so I kind of was correct with my thinking, not entirely, but I was kind of thinking they put the consciousness into that thing, and that's why she has like all these nightmares. No one is okay in this game. I'm like thinking. I'd be like, no, that guy needs therapy. He needs therapy. She needs therapy. They all, Pan Yun is pretty okay, I think. Let me see.
I wish you a... Do you
Teddy Bear is fine.
Or cook?
If you need help,
Seth is really fine. He's just oblivious, but we love Seth. I don't remember. Was something with her? I think she's okay too.
You want to test my
You
hammer?
need definitely therapy.
Pick me,
Nicole
and I
technically
promise
is
you'll learn
okay.
big.
Technically? Do we know anything about Billy? I'm not sure if they know anything about Billy. We get a licensed therapist and we have a therapy session where we talk about Sunny's... We don't have to do that. I do not have a hyperfixation on fictional man. I have hyperfixation on certain things. And that's mostly because I'm autistic, so leave me the fuck alone. You hear me? Technically okay is the best type of okay. Look, that's the most I can offer you, okay? Take it or leave it.